Hi everyone, enjoy watching and thank you for being here.
Chapter 44. Everything's going perfectly. What kind of clothes should I wear? Is there a specific dress to go sailing on a lake? You just need to wear something you feel comfortable moving around. What about the sunlight? I heard that the sunlight and the wind can be quite harsh on the mountain area of the lake. You'll be fine if you wear a summer hat. Great idea. Oh, should I bring a lunchbox too? That's up to you. Too perfect to be real. Of course, young master. The yacht is in perfect condition, right? I made all the necessary repairs yesterday and bought all that is needed for today. This yacht has been waiting for a long time for to come. It's more than ready to sail again. I hope the two of you will have a good time on it. This is beautiful. There are so many boats. Look, that's Mr. Samuel. Can you see him, Killian? Look, there's a dash. I feel so blessed that everything was going so well. But the more I thought about it, don't waste the mood and do it already. What do you mean? You have a woman in arms with her eyes closed looking towards you. A man like you should know what to. I feel as if something was going to ruin it in an instant. Exactly. That's the kind of mood I was talking about. I can't believe I wasted all that time without coming here because of my misjudgment about her. It's a common thing between lovers to come sailing on a lake. I thought you probably came with someone else before. I've never done something like that. I was such fool for thinking like that. We'll continue with this when we get home, so don't forget about this mood. Oh my. Then, shall we eat what's inside our lunchboxes now? Killian, come here. Everything is ready. All right, just let me anchor the yacht. Why are the sails suddenly... Edith! Huh, Killian? Leochiati, the dress that I was wearing got too heavy for me when it got drenched, and the pristine water of the lake was as cold as ice. You have to do something, Choi Su-na. You can't die here. If anything, I was supposed to die by Killian's hand like in the original story. It shouldn't be possible for me to die in a different way than in the original story. So why do one feel like I'm about to die here? Huh? If Edith, the villainess, dies in unexpected circumstances, the story will reset to its original plot completely. You have 3 minutes until she dies. What is this? It can't be... The original story is going to... That means my relationship with Killian will go back to what it was at the beginning. He wouldn't even feel sad that I die like this. Anna. Lady Edith. Water. Could you fetch me some? Yes, my lady. It seems at the end I didn't die. I'm not sure. How should I take this new information that I learned? I knew that the original author was hostile against me, but I didn't know how much power it could have. First exemption rule. Do something that goes against the original plot of the storyline. She has been putting rules that she thinks I wouldn't be able to accomplish, and had tried to put things on my way to make me go back to follow the original story. Send exemption rule. Reject Killian's offers 10 times in a row. But aside from that, I was lost about how big the invisible wall of their influence in the story was. The way the minds of the main characters work and the events that fall upon the story wasn't something that I didn't know as well as the author either, the clear advantage in knowledge and power. The author had over this world was always a huge obstacle that restricted my actions here, which led me to believe that The fact that my life could be endangered by something unrelated to the events of the original story was possible, and the author knew that my unawareness of this fact was an exploitable weakness. No, I shouldn't freak out thinking about this now. Rather, according to this world system that appeared again after I fainted, cough, 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 the original flow of the story has been disturbed by a severe intervention of the author. The author's influence over this world has been weakened because of it. What? At least it seems the original story and the author are not on the same side. After all, it seems the author has restrictions just like me. Killian. The young master, right now, is interrogating Mr. Samuel. What? Chapter 45. The young master. Right now he's interrogating Mr. Samuel. Interrogating? Wasn't Mr. Samuel the man that prepared the boat for us? He was supposed to do the maintenance of the boat machinery. I hope you two have a great time. Are you telling me that what happened wasn't an accident? No, but if Edith the villainess dies, the story will reset completely to its original plot. It didn't seem like something that was intended to happen in the main story. I'm sorry, milady. However, I know Mr. Samuel is not that kind of man. I don't know how this would be handled in the original story, but for Anna to say something like that... Anna, the reckless changes of the author have brought pain and sadness to a bunch of people. I don't intend to stay still and watch them suffer. Please tell Killian that I've woken up, and tell him that I'm looking for him. Yes, milady. That moment after she fell from the railing, my heart suddenly froze. Edith. The way she fell into the water and started to slowly sink further awakened something in me that made me jump into the freezing water to save her. Edith, I beg of you. Edith Rudwick. Please, open your eyes. You can't leave like this. I should have told her before. If only I had known that you would like it this much, I would have brought more. No, it's okay. It's just that... Just what? The fact that you were thinking of me while you were there makes me feel really happy when I think of it. We can go together next time. I keep thinking about her during all the time I was with Reese. We have to get you more clothes and shoes for when we go to our territory. I'm sure you must have already heard how cold it gets there. I would love that. I suddenly started to feel more happy to see her when I used to despise it. No, back then, I can't trust you. I know that. You have made sure to make that clear to me all this time. After everything the Rigelhoffs have done, don't you think I have all the reasons to suspect you? How many more times do I have to tell you that I don't have anything to do with the issues you have with my family? Back then, after all the threats my family has received from yours, do you think that your words could change my view of you? Back then, Elle. What's wrong with holding you accountable for the crimes of your family? Because I'm a person too. A person? Aren't you more like a snake? You worked for the Duke for 10 whole years. During that time, you haven't made a single mistake. We thought you were proud of working with us, but is this how you repay the trust the Duke gave you? Tell me who sent you. Speak. Knock nose. Excuse me, young master. Milady has woken up. Edithi. Killian, you came right. It's so warm. Come on. Why do you look so worried, Killian? You almost died. What happened? Could you explain it to me? There was a maintenance problem with the yacht. The rope of the sails got tangled into a knot and made the boat lose balance. That's something that would have never happened with proper maintenance. We are investigating Mr. Samuel to see if someone ordered him to do this. I'll inform you as soon as we get new information. Killian, wait. I don't think Mr. Samuel did this. Killian, do you really think he's the culprit? I'm not sure. You never know the true nature of people. Wouldn't it be obvious that he was going to be the main suspect? Killian, Thinking about this situation, it's very similar to the one I experienced before with Reese. I have my own conclusion about this. The system said it was caused by a severe intervention from the author, which resulted in its power being decreased. The original flow of the story has been disturbed by a severe intervention of the author. The author's influence over this world has been weakened because of it. So the author was trying to get rid of me by causing an event that wasn't in the original story. But why did they do it this way? Who could have done it? The more important the character is in the original story, the more influence the author has on them, so that exempts people like Lennon or Anna. If the original author could control then our will, they wouldn't have helped me so much all this time. If the author used people I trusted the most against me, I would have crumbled down far more easily. However, the authors just used the main characters and the main events of the story to get rid of me, as if it was also restricted by the laws of the original story. If that's the case, the author could not be the one with full control over the events of this story. The story established Edith as a character that everyone hates. That's why I had to go through all the confrontations and events necessary for the development of the evil Edith, because she's a central character strictly bound to the story. But that rule doesn't apply to a background character like Mr. Samuel. I wish I could explain all of that, but I know I'm not allowed to. I just have a feeling that he wouldn't do something like that. Please trust me. Chapter 46. Welcome, young master. All right, you can let Mr. Samuel go. Are you going to fire him? No, there's no evidence against him, so he won't be receiving any punishments. If he needs time to recover, he can take the day off. Young master? Edith believes you are not the kind of person who would do something like that. I trust in her word, so I hope you decide to keep working with us so you can repay her kindness. But he's the one in charge of the yacht maintenance. We can't let him go without a punishment after that incident. Just because that happened, do you think it's okay to punish an innocent person? Why are you so soft-hearted? If you compare him to me, I think it's a bit funny how much things have changed. However, I've never spent hours in your office being interrogated for worse things, so I don't think Mr. Samuel deserves to be treated like that. It's not fair. You... All right, I'll do as you wish. Thank you, Killian. I'll be leaving. You should get some rest. The image of your unconscious body hasn't left my mind for a second. No, I have to focus on catching the culprit first. Most of the incidents involving boating are related to women. Even if they're wearing something light, most of them may find it difficult to swim back to the surface. so it's safe to assume that this attack was aimed towards Edith and not me. Could it be something planned as a revenge from the Rigelhoffs and that hideous maid? Or perhaps the Sinclair family, who were also suspects in the previous incidents? Although we haven't found the culprits for those incidents yet, we must be missing something. Something very important. Young master, Mr. Samuel is requesting to see you. Tell him to come in. Take a seat. Number, I wouldn't want to dirty such a luxurious chair. What do you want to say? I swear I didn't do anything to the yacht. The night before, when I checked it one last time, it was in perfect condition. But if you ask me if there's anyone else that could have touched the yacht before, the morning before you came to the lake, young master, I was checking the maintenance of the yacht for the last time. During that time, Master Cliff came with Lady Rees. He wanted to find something Lady Rees had forgotten in the boat before, so I helped look for it in the yacht with them. It wasn't for a long time, but if anything happened during that time, then it is my fault for not noticing it. Why are you saying that just now? You would have been released earlier if you would have said that before. I couldn't do it. I was afraid of being in a worse situation if I said something. But even if my body gets damaged, the person that did this to Lady Edith is still out there. So after seeing how humble and merciful Milady is, I couldn't stay quiet. A piece of information that couldn't be extracted even with severe punishment was able to come out to light thanks to Edith's kindness. He didn't give up before no matter the punishment, but he did so in order to help Edith. I will accept any punishments for being so careless. Raise your head, Mr. Samuel. You know Edith didn't want us to punish you, so I don't think she would change her mind just because you said this. Rather, she would be thankful for being honest, or something like that. You have given me a lot to think about today. You can leave for now. Go rest. Thank you, young master. Something is strange. Murmur. If Cliff went with Rees to the yacht that same morning. I'm sorry for making you wait. Shall we leave? Oh, Rees. I just came outside to get some fresh air. She was probably waiting for Cliff back then. During the thread incident and the document leaking incident, they've always been closely involved too. I'm worried about that possibility. During the first incident, Rees was also in the list of suspects for a short period of time. We wanted to investigate fairly during that time, but Rees, what are you? I called her. You came at the right time. Please come in. I've already shown you all the evidence. I'm not more guilty than Rees or the Duchess. It turned out that we were blinded by our own preconceptions back then. We never cared to properly investigate Rees or Cliff during these incidents because they are family. But I'm not so sure of their innocence anymore. First of all, we should find out what they could have done to the yacht in such a short time. I should have suspected them a long time ago. Perhaps this is why we've never had solid leads in our investigations. After all, they are the next heir to the Duchy and his lover, but now is the time to investigate them properly. Chapter 47. It's delicious. It seems you like it. I'm glad. Killian seems to be very concerned about me after the accident. I can't believe he's even feeding me himself now. This is incredible. Night. Mr. Samuel came to my office to apologize for what happened. He wanted me to let you know how sorry he was for the accident. But thanks to that, now I have more information about the circumstances surrounding the accident, and it's all thanks to you. I can't believe he's saying things like this. Thank you, Killian. That's what I'm supposed to say to you. Have some more cake. Knock, knock. Oh my, are we interrupting an intimate moment between you two? Excuse me, I wanted to stop by because I feel bad since I believe you got hurt because of me. Hyung, what do you mean by that? Nothing much, I was just being nosy. The truth is, I was the one who recommended her to go boating with you. It makes sense now that I think about it. It's only natural that the author makes one of the lead characters create a scenario that didn't actually happen in the novel. After all, the more influence the character has in the story, the more control the author has over them. If the author's power is similar to the original story, please put these in water. Yes, young master. Hyung, you also went to the yacht the morning of the incident, right? Oh, that's right. Reese lost something there, so we went to look for it. The culprit must be one of the lead characters like Reese, Cliff, the Duke, or perhaps... Why was it necessary to look for it that morning, specifically? Edith? Don't look too well. I feel bad for not following the rules the doctor left for us. Huh? The rules the doctor left? You were supposed to continue resting and not stick around too many people. However, I don't think you were able to enforce that, so I took care of it instead. Says the one that comes in and stays until night every day. I think we should give her some more time to rest. I'll come back later once you're awake. Yes, have a good rest. Killian, I'm really fine. How can you say that you're fine? We haven't even caught the culprit. Why are you all... Have you been sleeping well? I'm glad you're worrying for me, but... I've been thinking about something since yesterday. If an incident like this happens again, you can't just dive into the water for me. It's dangerous. In that case, are you expecting me to just watch you drown? That's what you should do. Or do you want to die with me? I'm just asking because I want to take care of you, too. Things could have gone very wrong that day. Hello, milady. Do you feel better? Good morning, milady. How can you wake up so early in the morning? Anna, why is everyone acting like that? It's probably because you helped Mr. Samuel. He's been working here for a very long time, and he's always tried to help others. To be honest, before this, Sabrina disappeared for a while. Wasn't that the maid Killian was talking about before? She had said bad things about you the last few days before she disappeared, and because of that, a few bad rumors started to spread. Sunlight. They thought you'd gotten rid of her because of that. However, you helped Mr. Samuel even after you almost died in that incident, so I think those rumors are gone now. Have you heard? Edith Reigelhoff almost died in a boating accident. It seems there was a problem with the yacht and it tilted, but some people say it wasn't just an accident. Oh God, they say someone tangled the rope on purpose. Someone in the Duchal family must be desperate to kill Edith. To be honest, I thought Killian would be the one who did it, but actually, Killian jumped into the cold lake to save her. Chapter 48. He jumped without hesitation as soon as she fell. I heard that he looked super cool. Killian, why the hell would he? Don't tell me that he and that woman... Wait, if it wasn't an accident, does that mean someone did it on purpose? But the culprit, it's still on the loose. Oh God, I haven't heard a single word about a public investigation being conducted on the case, and even the yacht manager was released freely. What is this all about? If there really was an accident with the Duke's yacht, I can't believe the person who was in charge of maintenance was released without any punishment. That doesn't make any sense. Hey, don't you think they did it on purpose just to get rid of Lady Edith? I've heard some rumors about that too. The Duke's only daughter-in-law almost drowned, but no one has been punished until now. It doesn't make sense otherwise. That must be it. I knew there were rumors about disagreements between the two, but I didn't think he could get away with doing something like this. I don't know who else could have tried to kill her, but perhaps the Duke's family doesn't want her around any longer. It must be a matter of time until she finally dies. I can't wait until I get my chance to capture Killian's heart. It's been pretty noisy around here today. The young master and Cliff were called to the dressing room. The dressing room? Is the royal seamstress here? No. They work on fittings for there, which are pieces made for important events in the palace. You're also going to get matching dresses with Lady Rees. What kind of dress would you like, milady? Things have been a little chaotic since the incident, so I haven't thought much about anything else. Oh, but the event at the palace is already just around the corner. It's already been weeks since the Duke mentioned it. The ceremony of our territory's official foundation is just 1 month away. It seems that Archduke Langston has been doing some sketchy moves lately, according to that. Well, if he does, he'll only be showing how stupid and greedy he is. He will surely try to show off his power during the event. We should stay cautious of any movements against the Empire. Killian, what do you think? It seems that this is becoming more of a political event than a celebration. Think that the Crown Prince might try to ignore the Archduke's threats. If we're talking about the ceremony of the Empire's foundation, it must mean we are already in the 4th volume of the novel. I don't think the original author can do much there, since the plot is important to the story's development. But if I remember correctly in the original, Edith went there with a mission from Sophia. Milady? However, I don't remember much about what happened with Edith since the novel focused mostly on Rees. I'm sorry, I was thinking about something. I'm okay with wearing any type of dress. I also have a lot of spare ones since Killian brought all my dresses back. I know I'm supposed to be the Edith Rigelhoff that says she'll never wear the same dress twice, but to me, all those dresses are new. Speaking of which, should I try some of them today? Milady, I'm sorry, but... Oh, you were here? I thought you were in the dressing room. What are you doing here? Changed her clothes a hurry? I thought you were busy with the preparations. No, I was waiting for you so we could go together. I already got plenty of new clothes. This will be our first time going out together since you got married. So I was thinking it'd be nice for us to match clothes to quell the rumors. Or do you really hate the idea of matching with us that much? Of course not. I didn't think it was such a big deal. But is it okay for me to go without a reservation, huh? Why didn't you tell me? I already made one before. I thought that if I had told you in advance, you'd just say it was a waste of money. I don't feel good about this. A study on curses, manipulation and control, manipulation and brainwashing. Welcome. I'm Moffat Dahlia. It is an honor for me to welcome you into my humble shop. His definition of humble is very different from mine, isn't it? Please come this way. Killian isn't expecting me to wear something like this, is he? I thought you didn't like this kind of style. It's not my favorite, but something like this is more suitable for a royal ceremony. Since when did you start thinking like that? Wow. Well, I tried to turn down coming to the royal seamstress by talking to my mother, but they said this was necessary for the honor of our family and I couldn't even show up with my normal attire. Hey, you have pretty fancy clothes there. The dark past of Killian just moments ago. Mimi? Where can I get something like that? He ended up just giving it to me. This is a prestigious dressing room, so let's choose something while we're here. I think something like this would look good on you. Oh, wonderful choice. He scared me. I thought of a dress like that as soon as I saw you, so I prepared it in advance. What do you think? Don't you want to try it on? Oh, should I? Oh my, this dress has finally found its rightful owner. I'm feeling the same way I felt when one bought the jewelry last time. I don't mean to brag, but I must say a ton of people wanted this exact same dress before, but it just didn't feel like this dress was made for them, so I politely recommended a different dress, and everyone was satisfied. It seems Killian actually has a good eye for things like this, does he? My lord, your wife has a unique shine and splendor in that dress. She's overflowing with pure grace and dignity. Oh my, I should get a grip. This is no time for me to flatter. Killian, why am I feeling so nervous? I know it's a little too fancy, but do you think it looks good?